Police department booked.
Right. Cases are never closed until we have the actual perpetrator.
In New York City, Amaryllis connects with former NYPD detective Ilkiw, an expert on the unsolved murder of Carrie Brown, to get the facts on the case.
From a detective's mind, could you walk me through what happened with Carrie Brown?
We're talking about April 1891, and Carrie Brown was a prostitute working on the East River.
And we know the Ripper targeted prostitutes as his victims in Whitechapel.
So apparently she had picked up a male, brought him up to room 31 at what was then the East River Hotel. She wasn't found until the next morning when the girl that was hired to clean the room went up, and there was no answer to the door, to the knock.
Does she provide any witness statement?
Well, it says not the slightest noise was heard during the night from the chamber, but in the morning when the servant rapped at the door, the summons was unanswered. The assistant reporter first opened the door. The woman was found in bed, quite dead and covered in blood.
So why do people believe that Carrie Brown might have been a Ripper victim?
She was disemboweled. Her intestines had been removed.
Is there a coroner's report?
Yeah. Her abdomen had been ripped open by a dull, broken table knife, which was found in the room. Part of the intestines had been removed and are missing.
So an organ was removed. Was her throat slit?
No, it was strangulation by clothing, according to the coroner's report.
That's interesting because from what I learned from investigators in London, each of the 5 canonical Ripper victims were killed by strangulation and or the cutting of the throat. Was she disemboweled from between the legs up through?
It would appear so.
That is strikingly similar to Jack the Ripper's killings in London. This is a picture of Catherine Eddowes, who, of course, had been disemboweled and her uterus and her kidney had been removed. What strikes me in comparing the Catherine Eddowes and Carrie Brown is that they both have this cadaver on the dissection table feel to them. H.H. Holmes had a long history of dissecting cadavers. Holmes was described as opening up his cadavers like a jackrabbit being dissected. And that is not a bad description for both Carrie Brown and Catherine Eddowes. Assuming that Carrie Brown was a victim of Jack the Ripper in America, then proving that Holmes killed Carrie Brown means proving that Holmes is the Ripper. Why Holmes would execute this particular killing outside of the murder castle, we don't know, but it's a fascinating find.
What I always find interesting is where it says here, the characteristics of this tragedy are so exactly similar to the Whitechapel murders that the police confidently express the belief that the murderer is Jack the Ripper.